This time we'll savor ourselves to the taste of this new pod. So let's get started. Roll the intro. So yeah, this time we're going to review a device that was sent to us by AAA Vape. Wait, not that one. AAA Vape, not that one. Damn, AAA Vape. There, now you got it right. So the device that we're going to review is the Savor. What the hell is wrong with my editing right now? Not that one. What we're going to review is the Savor by AAA Vape. And yeah, the lights there. That looks better. Perfect. All right. So this one is a quite simple pod that is not only handy but also packs a punch. And I'll get to those details more after we go to the close up. So let's do the close up now. All right, people, let's look into what's inside the box of the Savor pod. So obviously, I've taken out the actual pod in itself, and you got yourself a user manual, any warranty card, and let's pick what's inside this thing. I'll just have to remove this and this. Silica, not for eating. Put that to the sides. We got ourselves a lanyard, a USB cable, nice and orange, and an extra cartridge. So those are the extras. And now for the star of the show, AAA Vape Savor Pod. So it's got Savor right there. It's got that stained glass feel. I don't know how you call that, but it's really a nice design. You got that from the front and the back. There's AAA here. You'll see there, made by AAA, AAAvape.com. Airflow here. This is where you charge this thing when your batteries get low. Airflow. Removing this, you just have to pull it out. Inside, you'll see the contacts. And it's kind of hard to see from here because my light isn't focused in this direction, but you'll see there a small hole for the automatic draw function. And going to the cartridge, this one right here is a 1.4 ohm dual coil cartridge. You can expect some decent amount of clouds and flavor out of this one. And it gets filled from this side, so you just have to pull this tab out. I can just do it right here without making a mess since I already filled the tank. And there's where you fill it. This particular cartridge right here, I'll just have to wipe this later. I filled it up with Daily Salt New York cheesecake. So that's pretty much it from the box. And just a reminder, just give this cartridge a minute or two when you first. Just a reminder, guys, when you fill this cartridge, give it a minute or two uh, for you to use the device. So just to show when you snap it in, It'll light up like that, and the light on this is quite strong. Real talk, you can see the light of this thing if you're inside a dark room. So also, lights will turn green if it's 100% or going down to 70% battery power or battery capacity. I mean, 70 to 30%, it'll turn blue, and 30% to zero, it'll be red. So let's bring this up on top and I'll tell you more about the AAA Vape Savor. And we're back once again with the AAA Vape Savor. So let's discuss pros and cons in this device. Cons first. For starters, this goes through a lot of juice. For a pod, yeah, it's got a 1.8 mil capacity. However, with the way I use it, I need two fills of juice on this cartridge for the entire day. That's two fills when you normally do just one. Also, one other con that I found out on this one is when you drop the product accidentally, there's a tendency that the slot may get loose. But all you have to do is pinch it a little bit on the middle. So the metal on the top will go inward a bit. So you can put in your device and it won't fall off. Nice and easy. Next nitpicky con, yes, all my cons are nitpicky, is the fact that it doesn't have a firing button. It only works on auto draw. And that will be compensated by the pros though. First pro, the flavor on this device is insane. The detail is actually amazing. It's most likely due to the fact that it's got air holes at the bottom, like so, and also on the sides. So it's got more airflow than your usual pod, but surprisingly, your vaping experience won't be airy. Next pro, the durability on this device, amazing. Yes, I already dropped the device multiple times, and it's still functioning well. On top of that, I also accidentally overcharged this product. Still works well. That's always a good thing because, yeah, sure, I highly recommend that you stay awake or at least you're doing the charging when you were awake to ensure that you charge it only around an hour, which is more than enough for this particular device. But sometimes when you like forget or fall asleep or something, there will be instances that you may overcharge the product. Not the safest thing to do, but for the AAA vape, it survived a single instance of it being overcharged. Always a good thing, at least it's full resistance. One more pro, the lanyard. Yes, you can use the lanyard to restrict the airflow from the sides. Also, if you're a fool like me who keeps dropping stuff and so, or forgetting where it is, a lanyard will help you find the device easier. Or if you're on the go, you can just like put the lanyard in there, set, forget. And you remember, oh, I got a pod. Flavorful. More pros, more pros, more pros. Battery life. It will last you an entire day if you're a working person. If you vape like me, maybe not. But if you're just a regular vapor that occasionally vapes or vapes during break time, this will be a good device, even if this is the only device that you have. Always a good thing, right? And the auto fire function of this thing is actually very good. As I mentioned earlier, the fact that it doesn't have a firing button, it's okay. It works pretty well, even though it doesn't have a firing button. See? That part I didn't include in the written review. It actually can withstand a bit of chain vaping. Just a bit, not a lot. So if you're a chain vapor like me, or used to be a chain smoker, this can hold up to your vaping pleasures. And one last sneaky pro. This thing actually works with a caliper and pod. Sure, if you use the AAA Vape pod, the additional pro to that is there are no leaks, just precipitates. How do you even spell that thing? So it's just like moisture in on the inside, basically. If you're using the pod designed by AAA Vape or the cartridge per se, however, if you use the Caliburn cartridge, it still works amazingly well. And of course, you have to account for some possible extra leakage or extra precipitates, which is basically a con of most pod devices. However, they have done it quite well on this particular device, particularly with their cartridge. So that's pretty much it for me. I've discussed all the pros that I can tell, and I highly recommend this product when it comes out of the market. Go ahead and pick it up. If it's going to be your starter device when you quit smoking and start vaping, this will be an excellent choice. I highly recommend it. And yeah, that's it. Huge shout out to AAA Vape. Get the logo right there. Huge shout out to AAA Vape and also huge shout out to August A. Ang for letting me have this device for the purpose of this review. And that's pretty much it for me. I'll see you guys later.